How's it going, everybody? My name is Aaron. I'm with Powderwerx717, Pennsylvania's premier small batch custom coating facility. Either way, on this video right here, right now, today, I'm going to be showing you guys a little product comparison that we have here. So we have 3 lug nuts. I have one of the big company's lug nuts. That is what they call gloss black. I have one of our Jack Daniels Gold Flake lug nuts just because it's one of our more wild ones, and fortunately enough I coated a second one of these for a sample, so I had one to burn. And then also I have one of our wet black Spike lug nuts as well. Kind of to show you why our lug nuts, and very specifically my nuts, are better than the big guy's nuts. So this is the big guy's nuts, this is my nut. If you look at these two here, you can see just in the finish alone, theirs has a lot of lumps to it and a lot of beat up parts, and it gives more of a sheen, not really a shine. Where if you look at my nuts are nice, glossy, and smooth, and they have really no wrinkles in them. And also too, just the level of the gloss alone, I just have a lot shinier nut than the big guy. But at either rate, what we're going to be doing here next is our torture test for lug nuts. We're going to be sticking these through what we would consider to be the most intense process possible to show you the durability of these things, especially when it comes to like chip resistance. We're going to be sticking these in our sandblasting cabinet. Our blast cabinet runs a 70 grit media, and we run our blast cabinet around 120 psi. So we're going to see exactly how durable these 3 finishes are when you put them in a sandblasting cabinet, and we feel like this simulates chips the most. So either way, let's get these things in the cabinet. All right, so there's Kyle. Everybody say hello. Either way, a little bit of a different view here. Kyle, show them the competitor's lug nut. Okay, so that's going to be the one on the far left. Put it down. Then in the center is our Jack Daniels lug nut, and then on the right is our gloss black, wet black lug nut.
Like a bee is.
Okay, so we run a direct pressure system here, so it takes a couple seconds for it to get up and running. But either way, this is Kyle. He's going to be sandblasting the competitor's lug nut here first. You can see the stuff just flying off with pretty relative ease. So in that silver there, that's actually the raw lug nut. That's how quickly we got down to just absolute raw metal. And again, this is our competitor's lug nut and their supposed gloss black finish. You can see how clean the lug nut is and free of any kind of powder. So now here, this is our gloss black lug nut. You can see the only way it's really going to start to get anywhere is if we hold it at one spot and find a corner where we can start to chew away at the powder. Like right there we have a little bit, but you can just see the difference in how much stronger our powder is as it's not going anywhere and it's staying attached to the lug nut. But again, just to say, like, that's showing you how little room we actually made on that thing with our sandblaster versus theirs. So now this is for comparison. This is one of our Jack Daniels lug nuts, and this is again the same deal. Like, you can see how it's graying, so it's taking away that top shine off the lug nut. But as far as actually getting down to raw metal, we're still just trying to work through the powder on these. And now the strength of our powder comes from A, we're doing it at a proper mill thickness, and then also 2, our powder is being, not our powder, but our parts are being prepared properly prior to being powder coated. So that really helps with adhesion and actually the strength of the powder coat in general. But here you can see finally we just got into the corner there on one of the lips of the base of the lug nut, and now it's going to start to come off, slowly.
And here you can see, so that raw metal there, it's only because it's at a corner, which is a little easier to get a dig at. So that, again, that's our lug nut, and that's what happened after sandblasting our...
All right, back out of the blast cabinet here from our torture test for our lug nuts. This lug nut is completely smooth. You saw Kyle strip this thing down. This is the competitor's lug nut. This is our Jack Daniels lug nut. Now, what you see here where this is like graying, that's where it was just burning the powder up. But if you look, that's still powdered outside of that edge, which is the easiest place when you're sandblasting to try and get stuff through. But that only started that edge there on our Jack Daniels. And on our gloss black, which we worked at longer, but you can see even there, it started to peel at the edge and then try and pull up. Again, this gray is just where it was eating at the top layer. But either way, Powderwerx717 lug nuts. Now you understand why I think my nuts are the best, and I think that my nuts belong on your vehicle. You can get any of our lug nuts off of our website, powderwerx717.com. We have over 45 colors of Spike lug nuts and also 45 plus colors of exhaust tips available there. Either way, thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. If you can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of my nuts. If you can, also check out our website. Maybe there's something there for you. Either way, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you guys on our next video.